of California. Thank you. I yield back and give you 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And thankfully you didn't say from Texas.
Right, or from Arizona.
That would be a
That's
compliment if you said
Woo!
something.
Oh, that's right. Madam Chair, thank you for holding this meeting, this hearing. And it is absolutely ridiculous that 11 months into the year, this subcommittee has not had a single administration official come to testify on any issue on the Western Hemisphere. If nothing else, it is a vivid display of the total lack of respect this administration has for my Republican colleagues, your constituents, and their expectation of your acquiescence. But it is not surprising. Trump has completely sidelined Congress as a co-equal branch of government, and nowhere is that more apparent than in his Latin America policy, a region that demands better from us and actually deserves our thoughtful attention, like talking about free and fair elections in Honduras. In the time that this subcommittee has failed to exercise its constitutional oversight duty or play any meaningful role in the United States foreign policy toward Latin America, the Western Hemisphere has become ground zero for the administration's illegality. Trump has deported people with no due process in violation of the Constitution to a maximum security gulag-like prison in El Salvador. His temper tariffs on Mexico, rooted in an abuse of IEPPA authorities, have inflated prices on the produce and coffee we get from our largest trading partner, hurting my constituents in LA and Americans across the country. Trump has slapped 50% tariffs on Brazil, with whom we have a trade surplus, just to prevent his political ally, Jair Bolsonaro, from being convicted of a coup attempt inspired by Trump's own January 6th insurrection. Trump revoked TPS for Venezuelan, Honduran, Nicaraguan, and Haitian legal immigrants, thousands of whom reside in your district, Madam Chair, and I know you've been trying to work on that. It is to the point that Republican donors are calling Republicans out to do something. He has executed a $40 billion bailout to Argentina during a government shutdown, where he refused to spend $4 billion in SNAP emergency funds to feed his own constituents in this country. And I haven't even gotten to the second elephant in the room, because the first elephant is this: no one from Secretary of State, no one from State Department or an administration official is here. But the second elephant in the room, the reason this administration is running scared from Congress and refused to show up, is because Latin America has become a staging ground for Trump's blatantly illegal use of military force abroad and his trampling of the Constitution. To date, the administration has conducted 21 strikes in the Caribbean, killing at least 83 people. And its justification? That it can target whoever it wants, wherever it wants, as long as it claims that they are drug traffickers, with or without evidence. And these illegal strikes just got even more illegal, because if the administration does want the authority for these strikes, the War Powers Act requires that they come to Congress for an authorization of military force 60 days after it first enters into hostilities. It has been 77 days since the administration informed Congress of the strike. The 60-day War Powers deadline has come and gone, and the administration has refused to follow the law and seek an AUMF from Congress. The illegality of this military action is provoking a crisis within our armed forces. The admiral at U.S. Southern Command, which is overseeing the boat strikes, retired rather than be complicit in this illegal behavior. And yesterday, NBC News reported that the senior military lawyer at Southcom believed the strikes could amount to extrajudicial killings, but he was overruled by senior administration officials, meaning the administration knowingly broke the law. Which brings me to Venezuela, where we are returning to the Cold War. Just yesterday, Trump reportedly authorized CIA plans for covert action inside the country. In an era of great power competition and limited resources, he has diverted significant naval capabilities to South America, including our most advanced carrier. And he has not provided a single briefing to either chamber of Congress on these outrageous plans. I don't know a single voter whose top issue in 2024 or even this past November was launching a ground invasion of Venezuela. I have to say, Madam Chair, you are a strong sister, and you deserve more than this. And you should not let them do you like this. You should not let them do any of us like this. And I support you as you continue to demand that administration officials show up and testify before this body. If you have nothing to hide, then you should have everything to share. And it is okay to sit before us and have to answer uncomfortable questions. But you should at least have the decency to respect this body. We are moving into a moment that is shameful, it is dystopian, and it is a dereliction of duty. And none of us want those subscriptions attached to our names and our work and our commitment to this region. Madam Chair, I thank you for holding this meeting. I actually have two things I would like to enter into the record asking unanimous consent. You know, I got so worked up because I know you care about this region. You know I care about this region. I know you care about your people, and we care about doing what's right. I would like to enter into I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record an NBC News title article, Top Military Lawyer Raised Legal Concerns About Bogue Strikes. And I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record open letter to the Miami-Dade delegation, Defend Immigrants Now. It is an opinion op-ed in the Miami Herald.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I agree with some of them. Thank you, Congresswoman Kamlager-Dove, of course, of California.